Well, hello to everybody out there. Thanks for checking out the latest video from the worst YouTube channel ever. I'm having to dig deep. I don't have a whole lot of new stuff coming in, and I'm not out there hunting. So we'll be digging into the vault here for a little while to come up with some new videos for you guys. I wanted to show my favorite casting of all time, the Lotus Esprit. I'm a fan of British stuff, and didn't know if everybody knew how many different color variations there were for this vehicle. What you see in front of you is a black with gold wheels, the white, orange, red, the newer green that comes in the multi-pack, and the yellow. I've always liked this casting and only learned within the past year of all the different colors that are available. So I've grabbed every one of them. One that you don't see and that a lot of people may not even know is out there is this guy. I did not know there was a blue one. So this blue car, it was a mainline, and it was a Toys R Us exclusive, which is a problem because in my area and a lot of places in the US, we don't have Toys R Us anymore. Not that they would still be on the pegs, but we will never have a Toys R Us again. So this is what that car, it came packaged as a mainline, and it was available only at Toys R Us. Currently, this one goes for $15, $20 on eBay. I happened to find this version at a flea market dump bin for $1. So I thought that was interesting. Most of the other ones are mainlines. You know, the green one is new for last year and came out only in a multi-pack. I haven't seen it available as a single yet. The white one is the only other one I believe that is a special part of a series or set, and that's a lot of the James Bond cars series have them. And you know, I'm just going off the top of my head here. My facts could be completely wrong, but I believe the other colors were only available as mainlines. So just wanted to pass that info along to you. If you happen to collect Lotus like I do, there are 7 colors currently out there, if I am not mistaken, blue being the one that most people were not aware about. So saying that, let's look at some cars that I have picked up recently. Well, we'll actually start with one that I've had for a while. I've had for about a year. So you guys are aware that Hot Wheels has the GMC Syclone coming out this year. And if you can't get out and hunt, I wanted to make you aware of another version of it that's out there that I actually prefer. This is the Johnny Lightning version. This truck is a GMC Syclone. This was a monster stock pickup truck that was out in the early 90s. It came from GMC. It started in 1991. You can see a badge right there on the back. At the time of production, this was actually the quickest stock pickup truck in the world. Now, oddly enough, all of them were automatic, but they came with a 280 horsepower engine. It got you up to 60 miles an hour in 4.3 seconds. There were a lot of tests made. Car and Driver comes to mind, a magazine back in the 90s that compared it to a Ferrari. A lot of, just a lot of American chest pounding, but it was a pretty gnarly, awesome pickup truck. If you wanted a pickup and you wanted some performance, this was your best bet. So this is a GMC Syclone, and a little bit of trivia for you guys. This was actually made in my hometown of Shreveport, Louisiana. So I'm particularly proud of it. I had to have that one. A lot of connections to me. I also had to get the companion to it, the GMC Typhoon. The Typhoon is modeled after a GMC Jimmy, basically the same package as the Syclone, and these were only available 91 to 93. This is a Johnny Lightning as well. This monster got 0 to 60 in 5.3. Recently got it in the mail off of eBay. These things were about $30,000 brand new back in the 90s. Clint Eastwood reportedly had one, as well as JFK Jr. So there was a little bit of a niche crowd that liked them. So I had to get these two, being that I am from Shreveport. They hold a special place in my heart. Last thing I want to show as far as a recent acquisition is a brand that I didn't know was out there. I was watching a live stream from Chasing Diecast Cars, and one of the viewers mentioned Guisval. This is a brand in Spain that makes diecast cars. This is my first diecast car from Spain. This is a Guisval, Guisval. These have been made in Spain since 1962. They started out basically as, well, to be frank, Matchbox knockoffs. They make a lot of Spanish native vehicles. Seat is a brand that comes to mind. Their production is in Alicante, a city known in Spain as the Spanish Toy Center. They have a museum there if you're in the area and like to check it out. Guisval.com is where you can find all their products. I'll put that link in the description below. But let's look at the actual vehicle. All of these come on a plastic display case. This particular one has opening doors. This is an Opel Corsa. A little bit of trivia for you guys. A couple videos ago, I got an unboxing, or excuse me, I got a package from Saul and Mick67, and Mick actually gave me my very first Opels. They were Frogsters, pretty cool little vehicles. This is my second Opel, pretty, a lot less, I don't know, wild. This is more of a typical classic vehicle. This is a 1982 Opel Corsa. I don't know a thing about Opel, so I had to look it up. Opel can be found under the name Vauxhall, Chevrolet, Holden, all around the world. These were first available in France and Italy and Spain. In the UK, it's known as the Nova. Pretty successful vehicle. This particular model, no suspension. Maybe a little bit. It doesn't feel like it was intended. You get a little bit of a tow hitch here. Guisval does make a few tow package, little things you can haul around with it. It was hard to find a plain Guisval vehicle. Most of them have pretty wild tampos and stickers all over them. A lot of rally cars. But I had to get it just because it's from Spain. Opening doors, plastic wheels, nothing on the front, nothing on the rear. Really basic car. Nevertheless, had to have it. I collect odd stuff, and this definitely meets the criteria for that. Last thing we'll look at today, I've got a couple custom vehicles I want to show you. We'll put this guy up here just so you can, so I can always direct people where to find customs. If you are interested in me doing a custom for you, I go by Brookstone Customs. Let's look at the first one. My buddy in Estonia, Christian, sent me a premium Hot Wheels Datsun 620 and had to jump on this. I'm loving the current 60s and 70s and even early 80s Japanese stuff that's out there right now. Now this one had flared fenders. I shaved them off, mixed up my own orange color, did a full highlight on the grill, all the lamps, all of that was done. Everything here has been painted by me. I love how smooth the fenders came out. Put some green light wheels on it that were appropriate for the vehicle. They had white walls from the factory. The rear, I struggled on the Datsun badge on the back. Even though it's raised on the tailgate, it's still pretty hard to get it. They have a real specific font. It didn't come out terrible, but it's not perfect by any means. But I really like how this truck came out, especially since I had to make my own orange. Just a little bit of yellow and a little bit of red. So that is that Datsun. Then we've got a 64 Chevy Nova panel van. This was from the X-Men series. Stripped it all the way down, left the wheels that were on it because it was a pretty mean stance, and I like the wheels that this looks like a guy's project in his garage, and maybe he races it at the track. I don't know, but I really like the wheels on it. Did a full grille detail, headlamps, turn signal, little chrome on the door handles and gas cap. Not a lot, rear lamp detail. But my favorite one lately that has come out of the shop, another Escort, and this is headed to my buddy Mick. I'm watching a series on Netflix called Vera, and it's a British crime drama. It's set up in Newcastle, and Northumbria is the local county, I believe, and that is the badge on this vehicle. This is a Northumbria police patrol car from, I'm gonna say, the late 80s or even earlier than that. I looked up online. This is what those cars look like. It had the orange and blue stripe, had the checker on the bottom, it had the county or police decal on the side, and then it had just a pretty simple police on the front. I used the Escort rally vehicle and some green light wheels. I grabbed the light bar from an old Maisto police car, which was garbage, and it works really well. So here you go, Mick. I don't know if you have any coppers in your Escort collection, but you do now, or you will as soon as this gets over there. We've got a EU license plate on the back, which I guess wouldn't have been right for back then, but nonetheless, that's what you're getting, and full clear coat on it. So I thought that one came out well. I like it. That's what I've got going on. I hope you guys are staying safe. Try and stay creative, get in the garage and paint some of your cars, redo them as you like. That's what I'm doing, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for checking out the video. Have a good day.